Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're looking at the HDZero 1-watt Freestyle VTX. I'm Jeff with Tide PV, and you're going to acquire some knowledge today. First order of business, guys, if you're not already subscribed, please do so. Click that notification bell, give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Carl from Divi Math sent me a HDZero Freestyle VTX to review. The footage we're looking at is not from this specific VTX. That's for another video. But let's get this unboxed and see what it has to offer. All right, we've got the antenna, I believe. This comes with a compatible right-hand circular polarized antenna, similar to the new antennas that come with the Vista. I believe these are manufactured by RunCam. I think it's a similar antenna that comes with the RunCam Link, but these are right-hand circular polarized. And now for the money shot. All right, as you see, first thing that comes to mind is this 2S to 4S Max. Off the bat, these are not 6S compatible, so you don't want to wire this directly to your 6S battery voltage because you will fry the VTX. It's limited to 4S, but there's an included BEC that you can wire, or you can wire to the 9 or 10 volt pad if your flight controller has one equipped. That's what I did. I just want to make sure it's putting out the correct number of amps, but most of those are going to be fine. Got these huge heat sinks. There's your UFL connector. It comes with a clamp that you can screw down to secure it, just like in the Race VTX. Your MIPI connector that goes to the camera also comes with a clamp that you can secure it down. This is going to be your camera control cable. If you purchase the VRX, it's a little joystick that you can change your channel and power level. You don't have that connected via Betaflight. You have your power and TX and RX and smart audio input, and then you have a port for your update cable. Let's see what else is in the box. All right, we'll set this aside. This is the, let me get the camera to focus here. The BEC, as you see, you're gonna put your battery voltage and then your ground coming in, and then going out to the VTX, you've got your ground and 5 volt go into the VTX. Got some heat shrink, cover that up. You've also got your pin connector. I actually wired this. My flight controller had the DJI input. You have to pay attention to your wiring. You may have to swap some wires over, but I actually wired this to the DJI connector. And in the end, I powered it by the BEC, but you can choose to wire it like that if you want to. And then your clamps to secure the connectors. Let's get a weight. All right, looks like the antenna is 1.5 grams. The VTX and the antenna are 28.4 grams. Just the VTX is coming in at 26.9 grams. First order of business, when you decide you want to use this VTX, is to make sure that you have a compatible VRX, which the HDZero VRX will be in stores pretty close to the time of the posting of this video, or the Fat Shark Scout HDs, or the original Sharkbite VRX. Then next on the list, you want to choose a compatible frame. Now this is a 30 by 30 M3 mounting. You can mount this in the center of the flight stack if you have maybe like an all-in-one board, or a lot of people are mounting the flight controller in the back. That's not really an issue that studies have shown. Or I guess some people put the ESC in the back, or you're just going to choose a frame like I did that has a 30x30 mounting in the rear. So you'll see I have used the Axis Flying Manta. It does have a 30x30 mounting in the rear. The capacitor from the flight stack is a pretty tight fit, and just depending on the frame, you may run into clearance issues, so you may want to relocate that. I've also picked up a Genk Multi-Rotors Mutiny 6-inch HD that it also has 30x30 mounting. I post that link in the video description. Now I've done a review on a few of his frames. Matt makes great frames, so be sure to check him out. He's got a new Mutiny V2 that's on the way, as well as I think a new Nemesis Micro, got a 3.5 and a 4-inch version. So those are going to be some hot products coming soon. Take a look at his website. Tell him Jeff sent you. Once you've chosen your frame, you will want to unlock your VTX if that's legal in your area. I'll post a link up here for my tutorial on how to unlock the VTX. It comes locked to 200 milliwatt, so it'll do 25 and 200 milliwatt. If you want to unlock the 500 milliwatt as well as 1 watt output settings, you'll have to do that unlock video. But it's a simple process. Generally, the rule of thumb is 4 times the power gives you twice the range. I'll post a link up here to the video of kind of how my Freestyle VTX build ended up. Hopefully that doesn't happen to you, but we all make mistakes, and sometimes we don't equip our quads with GPS and GPS rescue. So I wasn't able to recover the quad. A new day, a new quad. So it happens. This is part of the hobby. This is not a cheap hobby. If you're new, get used to it. It happens to the best of us. But I was pleasantly surprised with the performance of the VTX. I used the luminaire double axes as well as the built-in patches for most of my testing. My main takeaway, I was hoping that I could get a crystal clear video behind my house. Generally I fly on my front porch or off my back porch. And the video reception was definitely much better than on 200 milliwatt, because mostly I fly the original Whoop VTX. The performance, in front of you was night and day. You'll see the video down this driveway, my neighbor's driveway, where normally I would not have video at all. And this is just running on the 2 Omni luminaire double axes and the built-in patch, and still flyable video there. I took this out pretty far. Like I said, I didn't have GPS, so you'll have to take a look at that video. I'll upload that shortly. It's coming in at $99 US. That does come with an antenna and the BEC. So you will need to pick up a MIPI cable and a HDZero compatible camera to complete the setup there. So you're looking at all in about $155 roughly. Make sure you get the compatible size cable for your build. In my build, I'm using the Foxeer 150 millimeter cable. All in all, I was pleasantly surprised as always. Carl's doing great things with this system, and the sky's the limit. He recently announced that HDZero is going to go open source. It's going to allow other manufacturers like Foxeer, who just announced their 200 milliwatt race style VTX, and hopefully more manufacturers are going to follow. I'm looking at you, TBS. It's definitely a go for me. If you're flying HDZero, do expect low latency near analog low latency. This is going to be the VTX for you. Make sure you choose an acceptable frame that's got plenty of room for this, and you'll be pleasantly surprised. Thanks again for tuning in, guys, and we'll catch you in the next one.